Till date, if you ask a Indian middle-aged cricket fan about if he knows Stuart Broad, he'll answer something like, अरे ये तो वही है ना जिसे युवराज सिंह ने 6 छक्के मारे थे वर्ल्ड कप में, क्या मजा आया था, कितना हमने धोया था अंग्रेजों को उस दिन. But the tall English fast bowler has come a long way since that not so memorable night in Durban 2007, when today he becomes the 7th overall, 4th pacer and only the second Englishman to reach 500 test wickets. Angry, frustrated and gutted were the words used by Stuart Broad when he gave an interview in the sidelines during the first test, when he was asked about how does he feel after being left out in the playing 11. Now when he finally got his opportunity to play in the second and third tests, not only did he pick up 16 wickets in those two matches, but he also backed it up with an impressive 62 run knock in the first innings of the third test that proved to be the difference in the series victory for England. In English captain Joe Root's words during the post-match presentation, for Broad to come into the side and make this kind of an impact is testament to the kind of player that he is. Now as we talk about the first Englishman to reach 500 test wickets, it is none other than Stuart Broad's partner in crime over all these years in demolishing batting attacks around the globe. It is the charismatic James Anderson, who is now closing on 600 test wickets in his career, which is a mind-boggling fact. And the unique double for West Indies opener Craig Brathwaite is that he is now the only batsman to become the 500th test victim of two different bowlers. James Anderson had cleaned him up in the Lord's Test in 2017, while Stuart Broad took his wicket today as his 500th test victim. Now I believe that many people say that records are made to be broken, but I feel this record will certainly stand the test of time, as not only Test cricket is fighting for its attention with shorter versions of the game, but also there's the growing competition between players will also see a shortened career for players, because they will always be kept in their toes by the fringe players who will perform in each and every opportunity that they get. The competition is fierce, and this dubious record for Craig Brathwaite to be the 500 test wicket of two bowlers, is going to stay, I feel. From the West Indies' point of view, Shai Hope remains to be the massive disappointment. He had first broken into the international scene during his twin centuries in the Leeds Test in 2017, where he had shown so much of an application of a real international player to reckon with, and ever since he has had a lovely 2019 in ODIs, where he was one of the leading run getters of the year. But in tests his form has been abysmal. He has not been up to the mark, and while it's good to give a long thread to potential players, but I fear if the thread is growing shorter and shorter for Hope, and not for the other West Indies batsmen as well, there was lack of grit, there was lack of application, and to get out at under 200 in both innings of a test, you will blame your batsman for this performance. But nevertheless, the skill of players like Pujara and Dom Sibley, the growing English opener, is underrated, because such day 5 scenarios will pop up often when you need to bat time and save the test for your side. This has been something that the West Indies haven't been able to do enough, and deservingly losing the series 1-2 to a much better home side. Next up on cricket is Ireland versus England, a 3-match ODI series, and I'm always very interested to see associate teams playing top teams with this, and this one will be all the more fun watching because England has had its fair share of struggles against European associate teams. They have lost to Netherlands in the 2000 World Cup T20 in 2009, and they have also lost to Ireland, the series that comes next for them, against in Bangalore in the 2011 World Cup. So interesting times ahead. Of course, you will have the edge. You will give the edge to the English side, but you never know what happens. All that and much more in my next video, which will come next week. Thank you very much. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe this video. Bye bye.